Hey, today we took some good trades today. So, actually, let's just get straight into the video because, guys, this was a really good one today. So, let's get straight into it. So today we gross profit of 135 with a total profit of 190 and a total loss of 55. So as you can tell, this was the trade right here, and that's what I made it on. So I'm super excited about this trade because it's a great call out that I did. So as we look at it, right when the market drops, you could tell that the market is very negative today. So the bears are in. But a lot of earnings took place today. So on earnings, you gotta realize what's going on with the market. I took a lot of losses off of earnings. My biggest loss ever was off Apple because of earnings, and I didn't know what earnings was. So right now, I see it playing between 400 and dropping maybe lower. But the way the market looks right now, I can see it drop more. But I'm I don't know. So within the first 5 minutes of the market, I am not trading at all. You're not catching me going in for a trade because it's very volatile. Stuff happens. You don't want to get in. So what I'm first seeing is, okay, if it falls below the support, it will fall lower. So that's what I'm looking for. So of course, I'm always looking at my watch list, and right now it's giving me bull vibes. When you got your watch list and it's giving you bull vibes, but the SPY is doing opposite, the SPY is gonna go with everything. So I'm looking for more of a bull move because that's what I'm observing based off looking at all of my watch lists. But I have a secondary play in my mind. If it falls below, then I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna play it to that support that I have marked up below, which is around that 396 area. But you just look at everything whoa. The only thing that was really down was AMD on my watch list. Everything else is pretty much bullish. So I'm gonna stay patient and see what these plays is gonna do because it's very volatile. Microsoft took a big old drop too, but it's okay. It's okay. So again, wait the first 5 minutes before getting to a trade. I have marked up the trend line. I had it in a pennant pattern. It looked like it broke it, but we don't know. So I marked up my support because that's where mainly the candles was at, and I'm just pretty much staying patient until I see something within the market that I like. So let's chill out. We're just gonna chill out. So I'm gonna tell you how important it is for patience, guys. Patience with a PAYTIENCE. Patience will earn you your cash. Nothing in life is rushed. Nothing at all in your life is rushed. So take your time. As a scalp trader, I have my plays. I told you guys what I am looking for. I'm really looking for a bullish play. As you can tell within a watch list, everything is pretty much going. So I'm not really looking for a bearish move. So now I'm looking at it off the 2 minute. It's following that trend line. In all my videos, I preach how important a trend line is and how you gotta follow the trend line. So it is definitely respecting that trend line. So I'm looking. I'm okay. So in a minute, I'm gonna draw my trend line off my Ninja Trader, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So right now, I don't see no play to make me wanna hurry up and get in because anything can happen. A lot of earnings happen, so stuff can immediately drop. That's why the market dropped in pre-market in the first place, and it can continue dropping during the day. So we don't know. So I draw my trend line, and right now we're just thinking what is going to happen, how are we going to react, what's the play is going to be. Stay confident, stay poised, stay patient. That's everything that's going on right now. So I'm just looking. So I'm okay, if it breaks above this trend line, then we will have action. I see it going to 400 if it breaks above this trend line. But hey, we don't know. Only thing we can do is wait and see, right? So as a trader, just remember, guys, this is something. This is a lifestyle. This is something you can get better at every day. Just looking at charts every day. Just know you've been in this position before back trading. This is something that you live for. This is So right now we just pretty much patient and just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. Again, we just waiting. So during this video, I'm gonna fast forward a lot so you guys don't have to just sit there and watch the whole thing. Cause I think a total I was on the computer for like 30 minutes probably today. But my trade wasn't that long though. So I'm still looking, observing my watch list as usual, waiting for a play. Everything just give me bull vibes, like bull vibes. Everything give me bull vibes. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Like, look at Shopify. Look at that candle. Whoo, man. The video looked like it might come down for a retest. Okay, so now it bounced to that support again, guys. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, if it breaks this low of this big candle, is it gonna fall short more? Because these big major companies that I have at my watch list, they're not falling. So me thinking, I'm like, I'm still not going in for a short because everything else is giving me a bull vibe. So there's no need for me to go in short because all it takes is one move and it's all over. That thing can easily just wake up. Now that's a nice move that it's falling for, you know. Came down, came up to retest at the trend line and fell back down. Okay, that could have been a nice play right there. But is it gonna hold? That's the question. Now look at that. Is it gonna hold? It don't look like it's holding, do it? Now, if it falls, it's gonna go to 396. So, but what I did was I put out my trend line. So when I put out my trend line, if it goes to the 0.618 retracement and then it traces there, it's gonna go up to that high. So I got it going up to 400, but of course it's gonna be marked higher till you see the top of the chart at about 402.67. That's the high. So that's where it will go for me. If me thinking about it, you know, trading is unpredictable. All you gotta do is have a trading plan and just stick to what you have. But me, it's gonna go up to high, but I want to play up to about to the 400. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, it's look like it's still falling. So right now I'm not getting into the play because my original play is for a bull play. So I'm just not gonna hop in. So I'm fast forwarding a little bit so you guys don't have to wait, and we're gonna see what this market's gonna want to do, because right now it's dropping and I'm like, ain't no way this is still dropping. In my mind, I'm like, ain't no way this is still dropping. Like, why is it still dropping? I don't understand. Me, DeShawn Ellis, don't even understand why it's still dropping. So I'm like, man, it's crazy. So that's why I'm just chilling right now. I'm not going into a play. I am not going into a play. It's still at that 0.618 retracement, even though it's a little bit below it. And then I have my 200 marked up, so it's below the 200 on the 5-minute chart. Is it going to hold there and fall below? I don't know. Again, like the 200 MA is like a magnet, guys. It's legit like a magnet. But this seemed like a perfect retracement to me though, because it falls down to the 200. It's at the 0.618 retracement. The rest of the stocks are moving in a bull move. So it just gives me indications of just going in for a buy. Like, it's just what I'm seeing in the chart. So I went in. Now, granted, I went in too late, I believe. I think so. Because I wanted to get in once it broke that doji bar of the 2-minute. That's a reversal for me. So if you like looking at pattern patterns or whatever like that, you know, the doji at the bottom, that's a reversal. So I got in pretty late, so I was like, oh man. So I went in for 2 contracts, so I wasn't really tripping as much, but I had my stop underneath my bar, so I won't lose as much, especially with 2 contracts. The most I'll lose is probably about like $55, maybe 50, 55. I think I lost about 55 on this. So I was cool with it. So we were just pretty much chilling. So I'm like, okay, let's see if we go above. Let's see. I want to go in that trend line. I want to go back up to that trend line. Let's see if we go to the trend line. Because a 5-minute, it looked like it could fall back down like a retracement. But I'm like, no way. No way. This is going. But I'm going to tell you the craziest thing that happened. This bar wicked me out so hard. And I know a lot of traders got wicked out off of this. Because they don't want you to win in this market. Look at that. They know you put your stop underneath. That's why you're supposed to get in early. If you got in early, you've been good. But that's why a lot of traders got stopped out this play. I know they did off this play. But it's okay. It ain't going to stop me. I was down 55. I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm going to get back in. Now, granted, if I stayed in that play like I was supposed to, I would have been up and pretty nice right now. But I put my stop up high because I wanted to play up to the 400 level. I put my stop underneath the wick of that bar. I don't never put my stop underneath the body. I always put underneath the wick of the bar. So now, guys, we just staying patient. We're down right now. We're down about almost $100. About $100 right now. So 4 contracts in. We just chilling right now. And just wait for the move. So I'm confident in my plays. I told you guys what I have seen. I've seen a 0.618 retracement for 1. I see my watch list. Everything is going up with the bulls. So you know that's what I'm seeing right now. So I'm staying patient on it. So now it's up to my trend line. I'm like, okay, that's what I like right here. Boom, it's going. So I'm in 4 contracts, almost up over $100, guys. Staying patient. So my 5-minute went up to the first resistance right there. I could have took out, but I was like, no, that bar is so big. It has so much moves in it. A lot of people's inside that bar. So then the people who's coming in after is gonna run it up more. Or it could go up and retest at that support to go back up. So that's what I'm looking at. I know it might be a retest coming in somewhere, but I don't know where, or it might not ever come. But I feel like I got in at a decent spot, and I got my stop at a good spot for me to get in and stay into the play. So right now we're pretty much staying patient and waiting. So granted, don't always, 1 minute is good to look into, but don't get stuck looking at the 1 minute because it will confuse your head and then your emotions would definitely dibble and dabble. Don't do it. 1 minute is good for execution plays. Other than that, don't feed your emotions into it. Just for sniper entries. That's an advice. So now I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, cool. It's at the 200 and it has been there for the past 3 minutes now. So it's wicked out on the first candle, on the second candle, on the 1 minute. But I just need the 2 minute bar to break that wick. Once it breaks that wick, guys, we got action. So right now I'm up $35-$40 in profits right now. I would love to have that 120 right now, but it's okay. So right now we're just staying patient to see what it wants to do. Just break the wick. I don't know, I just be talking to the trade sometimes, like, just break it, just break it. Come on, like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So now I'm looking, I'm like, okay, what does it want to do? Is it want to break? Is it not, breaking over that 200 MA? Like, what's going on? Then it broke. I moved my stop to pretty much a little bit over break even so I could at least have some profits on this trade. But I was like, dude, I know what's going to happen. This trade go to 400. I'm confident in it. Staying in it. Boom, bada, boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. And also, I'm not going to be greedy on this trade. I was greedy one time, or a lot of times in my past, but I'm not going to stay greedy. So right there, I got it marked up at the 400. I got my trading view marked up on my other screen. And I'm going to move it down a little bit just in case if it wants to not fully touch it. But it will hit that 400. Guys, I made 135 profit. I am happy with this trade. Called out the trade. I was definitely confident in this trade. And everything that's going on with this trade. I give this trade a A+. So, got to keep the hard work going, guys. So, I knew after... I know it's towards the end of the video, but I knew after it might go up a little bit to retouch that 400, but then I was like, woo, I'm glad I got out. But once the day was over, the market definitely went up more to about almost to that, the resistance, almost to like 402. So I mean, it is what it is. I got in for my entry as a scalp trader. I made profits. I'm happy with the profits I made for today. So guys, for this video, I just want you to learn from what I'm doing, even if it's mistakes from I made from my past videos or what I did for my videos now. But just live and learn from it, and hopefully I can help you guys, you know, and hopefully I can learn from you guys too. And this is a journey. Trading is a journey. It takes, they said, 5 years to get to somewhere you want to be, especially in trading. 98% of people fail within the 5 years. So the goal is to increase to 2%. That's the goal. So, alright guys, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I have very, very much more videos to come. I love you guys. Peace. Peace.